Hi, it's Gretchen Dixon, Product Specialist at SOLABS, a company dedicated to helping small to mid-sized life sciences companies learn from experience through use of our SOLABS QM10 software. I've helped many clients with how to deactivate users. Today, this video will show you the screens that you'll use when you are deactivating a user. It hopefully doesn't happen very often that people leave the company, so I know it's something that is typically easy to forget. Hopefully this video will help. Also, you can get videos, user guides on all topics that you may need on our website through the knowledge base right here. Let's take a look at deactivating a user. When you go to deactivate a user, through the deactivate option, you come to many of these reassignment options, and clients ask us about those all the time. The intent of these fields is to help trigger you to think before you deactivate the user, wait a minute, might they have any open tasks? Are they the trainer for something and no one else is a trainer for that class? Do they have any secondary tasks possibly related to a deviation or a kappa? And so you'd like to think about those things before you deactivate the user. In the future, SOLABS will try to have these fields show up only when those situations actually do exist, but for now it walks you through any possibilities just in case. So let's see how it works. Under reassignment actions, you'll see a bunch of fields that you need to fill out. So the first is related to process tasks. Just in case this active user that you are choosing to deactivate has an open kappa task or an open change control task, you're asked to reassign it. And you can do that in many ways. So you can reassign it to a person, or you can choose that person by a role. If you assign it to a person, our clients use different strategies on this. If you have someone who is currently in the same role, you may want to choose that person. If you have a replacement for the person who is leaving and their account is already active, you could choose that person. You could also choose the person's manager, so that any notification emails will go to those people and those people will pick up the tasks. Other alternatives that I see our clients using are to choose an administrator instead. If you choose yourself as the administrator, any open tasks, the email notifications will go to you, and then you can decide what to do about them. Lastly, some of our clients create a dummy account to assign all of these possibly open tasks to, and use their email so that again the email notifications go to them. So in either case, you want to choose a user, and like all of our screens, if you choose a user, you also have to choose the appropriate role. And vice versa, if you decide to choose a role because maybe someone's leaving and you have many people in that role, you can choose the role instead. So I have in this example many QA specialists. If one of them's leaving, I could assign it to another one of them. And then you'll do that all the way down the screen. So this was for possible open process tasks. This one here is for process tasks that might be specifically assigned to that person. So in this case, you only have to pick another person. Again, I'd recommend the same one that you pick for all of these fields. The next section asks, might this person you're deactivating have any secondary tasks assigned to them for a process or any ad hoc tasks that might have been created in the task section? Again, you have the ability to choose by user or role, either a coworker, a manager, yourself, or a dummy user, and any active tasks where this person might be set as the originator of an ad hoc task. Again, here just a person. The document workflows are checked off, so they're just going to go to other people in that role. In the training section, is the person leaving an active trainer for anything. So you can remove and replace the trainer for another person in this section. Here, I recommend unchecking these options, because if someone's leaving, you don't need to keep them listed in the untrained user section in your training activities, and you should remove the training assignments for that person. These default to being checked, and I would recommend that you uncheck them. That default may change in the future. Lastly, the setup sections. Again, you can just give these all to the same person, perhaps the person's manager or yourself as a system administrator. So first of all, the department head, the manager, wherever the person may be set as a standard attribute default value, like on a document type, this is where you replace it with a different person. If they are set in a system attribute for a document type, again, you can pick a different person. And for delegate, which isn't currently enabled in QM 10.8, but still pick a different person. So I do recommend you pick the same person all the way down. Something popular is to pick the manager, but again, you can pick another coworker, another person in that position, yourself, so that you get the email notifications, or a dummy user who has your email address so that they do. I hope it helped you to see the screens and to hear me talk about the options. This video will be linked to the current article in our knowledge base on deactivating users. Thanks.